I grew up in a Christian family. When I was a child, I always believed in the existence of God and I knew that I was created by God. Later on, I experienced something that changed my life. To clarify here, I am gay, and this matter has always been a point of contention with my family as well. My husband died of cancer, and I was with him at the end of his life to take care of him. His departure hit me hard, and my life was plunged into darkness. I often miss the days with him, and every time I think about it I cry, not knowing what my future I don't know what my future life will be like. I had high blood pressure and one day I felt tightness in my chest and it was very hard to breathe. I felt like I was going to die. I was rushed to the hospital and later the doctor told me that my heart had stopped beating and it took me 2 minutes to recover again. When I woke up in the hospital bed, the nurse who took care of me was amazed. I had been in rehab all day and I asked her why my throat was so sore. She said that I had been on a ventilator and I told her, I was dead. She looked at me dumbfounded and I immediately replied with a smile, I remember everything and it was wonderful. She said, come on, tell me what it was like, with a tone of disbelief. I said, the inside of the operating room was tiled white and green, and she knew that the patients were unconscious when they entered the operating room. I saw it from a different perspective. Her mouth opened in surprise, and at the moment my heart stopped, I remember clearly, I left my body. I could feel the emotions of the others in the room. I could feel the anesthesiologist's heartbeat and could tell he was nervous, he was supposed to be a trainee doctor. I suddenly wanted to look elsewhere. I knew I was dead, and all I wanted was to see my husband again. That's what I was thinking. Suddenly, I was in a place of love. I became aware that there were other people in the distance. Then I saw someone walking toward me. It was my husband. I felt joy and happiness. Although he didn't have a body, I could feel that it was him. He was a silver ball of energy and we swirled around each other and we hugged and then we talked a lot, but I can't recall those conversations now. We spent a few hours together and shared many things we wanted to talk about. Right after I woke up, the experience mostly faded into my memory. I guess we shouldn't remember these things or a chain reaction will occur. While this knowledge is important, the process each of us goes through is more important to each of us than the outcome. We can't get straight answers and ignore the process. During our reunion, I also saw my grandmother, who had passed away, and her sister. I was surprised that my mother-in-law came to greet me as well. My mother-in-law died many years ago, and in life we did not have a good relationship, even though I showed her great respect. She always had the feeling that I was the one who made her son gay. She resented me for that. During this experience, we somehow reconciled and she thanked me for being there for her son while he was battling cancer. She couldn't bear to see him sick like that, and she was in poor health at the time. She allowed me to take care of her son, and I knew she was trying to tell me how much she appreciated me, and then my husband told me that my time was not up. I had to go back and finish my assignment, as much as I wanted to be with him, and with that, I went back into my body. I woke up a few hours later in the recovery room, and since this experience, I rarely talked to anyone about it. My family had no interest in the incident because it was in direct conflict with their faith. I know that this experience was a gift from God. Because of it, I have let go of unnecessary mental burdens. Although I don't see God, I can feel Him, and He loves everyone and has not abandoned me because I am gay.